Now, when you come together, sometimes only one of you is earning, or one of you is earning better, right? And hopefully is the man.
Hopefully. Good one. Hopefully.
Hopefully. And even if he's not the one, you can see he has capacity to lead.
Not potential.
Please don't marry possibilities. Marry realities.
Yes.
Those ones are here.
Yes.
Potential is only a promise which might never come to pass. It takes a lot of effort to make a potential come true, and not everybody is willing to do the work.
That's true.
All right. So we are saying this. You need, first of all, you need to establish how we shall share. I told men that if me and my wife were to pay bills equally, I would lose my authority as the leader. It will look democratic, but exactly, I lose any say to tell her anything. Hey, so what basis do you have to tell me what time to come home or what to cook? You can as well cook. Hey, we paid equally. Hey, come on. So sometimes women resent us because we want the fruits of leadership without paying the cost, the root of leadership. So I tell men to take a higher share of the responsibilities.
Yeah.
And when the woman has to take care of her baby, carry everything. She has to take maternity leave, carry everything. Show leadership. It will give you one authority as a man, which I want. I want to have the final say on the direction of our life. I want to be able, when there's dispute, I have the veto power. You know, US has a veto power. They can vote and change what the rest of you are saying.
Yes.
We cannot drive this car, both of us. I want to be the one on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
So I earn the position by providing more. By being the one, the buck stops with me. By this, she doesn't have to work. Seasons of life change. Sometimes when we came together, I was more ahead in career development.
Yeah.
I'm already at master's, I'm already starting PhD. She only has a degree, she's starting. So many times I want to keep there literally ahead. Remember, to be a man is to be literally ahead. Please, this is not philosophical.
No.
And I want to ask men and women who keep saying, money doesn't matter, it's all about love. Money matters because by the time you earn money, you have thought on a certain level. By the time you acquire that car, buy that plot, there's a level of leadership and challenges you're handling that is expanding you. And by the time you bought a car, built your own house, paid fees, got on a job, handled responsibilities at work, the level at which you are thinking, and me, I'm down here, just taking it easy. It's okay to operate a taxi, but if I'm operating a taxi and you're a CEO handling 1,000 workers, we can't think on the same level.
That is true.
Can we stop being fictitious here? So please, we say this because marriage is not a prison. Get a person you can move at par so that you can discuss what is going on in your work life, and they can discuss theirs and exchange ideas. Not when you have to walk on eggshells and be careful not to talk so that you don't seem condescending to me because I'm way below you. And this is why I keep seeing people, I have a degree in I have a master's, she's only from 41. I ask the brother, where will you be with this woman 10 years down the line? The conversations we'll be having, she cannot contribute. Right now, you could be, please think of your future as you marry. A person who is willing to study, go to school, if it was problems that had delayed them, but they have the eager, the energy, the hunger, they want to go and study, there is a potential. But again, will you be stopping? If I get you when you have just finished from Mwikali, I'm here, I have masters, and I'm saying, okay, I will take you to school. When I'm taking you to school, where am I? As you go for a degree, I'm also moving. I'm also still moving forward. That time will come, that distance, unless I can't stop to wait for you, and neither can you move twice the speed.
No,
responsibilities of family. So you don't have to marry a particular person. Don't force things. Find your perfect fit so that you can now carry the weight of life. All right? So we say discuss money in the sense that we are going to contribute as we are getting, and discuss which system works for you. But make sure the man is readily saying, I don't have to load it over you. We will not run into debts because you did not pay your side. When you cannot pay, I am the leader in the family. I will look for a way we do it. I better move us to a better house. I better move her to Alice's house. I'll give up. I'll do whatever I have to do to make sure my family stays afloat. You want a leader?
That's true.
This is not serikali ya nusu mkate. We are not coming to divide half.
Nope.
This is not a coalition. It's not a coalition. It's partnership, but you have a person who is the leader. You need a man who is already set to lead because this is the only way in which you'll be able to look up to him and say, I have a leader, I have somebody who can protect me. Out here, we may look like when we are in this show, we are equals. But when it comes to relationships, you want a person. That's
different.
Yes.
That's different.
Who can, yes.
But we need to also come up with plans, even as a couple. I mean, if you're getting into it, what are our vision? What are we working towards? What do you want to achieve in 5 years? That conversation needs to happen in some situations you'll find there is a man who's buying property peke yake na his side, the woman akona chama zake pesa zake is investing in business without pulling these resources together or making a plan for the unit as a family.
Do you know sometimes you prepare for separation when nobody was thinking about it?
Oh goodness.
There's a way you can start behaving, Mwikali, and I can see it's like you don't see us together for life. It's like you're preparing for some exit somewhere.
Zangu, yes. I have my own.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm getting things quietly and secretly. You come to discover I had a plot here, another thing there, and you're discovering it later, and I've been with you, which means I don't include you in my life. You begin to wonder, are we here to stay? What else are we? Which direction are we headed? So, Mwikali, once you come together, be one in fact. Become one in properties, become one in bringing up children, in discuss each other. There is an exception. Once you realize a person has a sly side, if a person is sly, once you tell them something, they discourage it, or they want to stop you from doing it, you should handle that and tell them, sometimes I feel uncomfortable when I discuss bigger idea, and you start discouraging it with all this, it can might fail.
Yeah.
Don't start operating in secret just because you need to tell the person why you don't feel comfortable discussing.
That would be a better conversation to have.
Yes.
Instead of doing things by yourself.
Yes.
We have a few questions here for you, Zulu. Morning, Mwikali and Benjamin. I'm married for 3 years now and with no child. I'm under pressure from my parents. I love my wife, but sometimes I'm demoralized. Andikia from Naivasha.
Oh, okay, my brother. This is what you do. I want you to decide, first of all, this is your life, and you wanted a wife first and foremost. All right? Children can be adopted. Do you know sometimes, Mwikali, sometimes God might be sparing you from trouble by not giving you the child? What if the child got and see, the child will arrive, there will be issues, or the child will not be healthy? There's some things you don't
force issues.
Other people get a kid after 10 years, others after 15 years. Please, I want this, brother, because you're the leader here, I want you to sit your parents down and finish this conversation once and for all.
That's true.
And tell them, hey, kindly, thank you. For now, I've heard that you wish for a child, but let us follow our journey.
That's
if
true.
we get one, we thank God.
Yeah.
But before then, we'll continue with life.
That's true. Plus, marriage is for two people.
I want to ask this brother to take the leadership and tell the parents, kindly keep off.
I hope I'm scared. Morning, Mwikali. There's a guy who's telling me that he loves me and he's willing to do anything for me. I won't finish this last bit because I don't want you walking out of this set.
No, just say, I'll try to compose myself.
Kai, wacha tu. Why would I want to do this to you?
Is it pregnancy or pre-20? I know one of
19.
those.
19 is even worse. I don't think 19 does not qualify for
Let me tell
pre-25.
you, leave that guy alone, go plant a tree. Go plant a fruit tree and grow with it.
Yes.
When that tree begins to fruit, about 5 years, 6 years, see how far you have evolved.
Yes.
See how, and you have achieved something. Right in your CV, I planted a tree that is now 7 years old.
Yeah.
But this girl, you have 6 years. You can't know whether he loves you or he's a narcissist, whether he will leave you alone. You cannot differentiate. Your mind is too young to read the
19,
world.
what do you even know about yourself?
And you will get pregnant without realizing it.
Yeah.
Along the way, I got pregnant. It just happened.
It didn't.
You are contemplating. Ask Mwikali what she was doing at 19. She was imagining where she wants to be 5 years from now. How she wants her career to have a path, a direction.
That's
so
true.
Please, if you are preparing to fail, I keep telling them, I have a universal crafted answer for pre-25s when they ask about relationships. So that I don't keep typing the same things.
Yes.
I tell them, by dating before you're 25, before your mind grows enough for your personality to solidify and know where you're going in life. If you start exposing yourself to these things before you know what your future looks like, you're giving up your dreams, your happiness, your stability, and I tell them you're caught in misery, depression, stress, frustration, perhaps even premature death because of stress and all that. So I tell them, for me, I don't want a conversation, a horror story about how you're ruining your life before even it starts.
That's true. Skiza jameni. Hi, Mwikali. Please ask Zulu to talk about dressing code. Before marriage, is there a conversation we need to have before marriage? Is there a certain way that your wife should be, dressing after you walk down the aisle?
No, I think people should dress according to their culture, their taste, their flavor, all right? Some people are sporty. They'll be dressing in a sporty manner. Some are even riders. I've seen people doing riding.
Yes.
Just both of them, just go on a weekend. That's how they enjoy their life. So please let it between the two of you. Not a court. When we go home, Ushago, we dress how they prefer there.
Yes.
When you go to church, we dress how they expect there. Surely we are flexible according to contexts.
Yeah.
But for the both of us, let's dress what makes us happy. Again, we are also evolving. You don't dress the same way throughout your life.
No.
You're also learning new tastes as you get more money. If I can afford it, you can try this. So let's evolve together. Let's not impose rules. This is about between the two of us.
That's true.
Yes.
Hello, morning. Hello, Mwikali. I'm a boy. 25 years old. If to me break up with a lady, Benja, what can I do more?
You should not be breaking up at 25.
What are you doing?
You should be breaking new grounds, and you should be telling about how you're launching a company, how you are experimenting with business.
I think we move on.
Thank you.
Hi, Mwikali. I've been dating a lady and everything was okay, but when we went to start the dowry negotiations, our family refused to let her go.
Oh.
What should I do? So this man is actually fighting for the woman.
No, she should fight. It's the woman who's supposed to handle her people. Can
Yes.
you go there and start quarreling the mother-in-law?
No, you can't.
Thank you.
No, you
We
can't.
can if we go to your people and you don't handle their nonsense. I'm willing to assist you the way you tell me.
Yes.
Because I know women who told the mother, listen, I don't want drama. Me, I want my family.
Yes.
Listen, what do you want? This is how much we have, and this is how much. Negotiations happen before negotiation.
That's true.
For all mature women. They negotiate before the day of negotiations. They know, me and Steve, this is how much you can afford. Because of his family and family situation, dad and mom, you guys, what do you expect? All right. Because dad, you don't talk, is your uncles who talk, your brothers. Tell them.
Manage.
Thank you. So if this girl abandons you, she was going to abandon you later in life.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you. When you see her chickening out, you know, marriage is the first bite, the wedding is the first fight you fight together. That process of dowry negotiation, so that's the first time we are fighting together. That's when you get to see who you're dealing with. So it's very healthy to walk out once you realize you're dealing with a coward who is not willing to stand up to their own people, and therefore they leave you to look like the bad one, who is not cooperating. She should think that, she should know that if you get exploited when I'm trying to marry you, I no longer feel like I want to have a relationship with those people after that. We can
That's
get married,
true.
but I'll feel like I paid the full price.
Yeah. We don't need to talk. We
I
don't need
was
to have
so
a
weak, I
relationship.
didn't have money. I was depending on fundraising
Yes.
and pre-weddings. I was depending on friends, but you're adding more conditions and more conditions to me. So tell them that what you want is a future relationship more. For now, let's do the bare minimum, what we can do depending on circumstances, but we want goodwill.
Yes.
The goodwill between us and our children, our future generations. Let us value relationship. If they are materialistic and they think getting you married, because we educated her to university, he's also educated. This education is not going to give it to him like a gift. She'll also enjoy the education. She'll also live the life.
Yes.
So by getting, you're not selling the degree.
No.
If she was not learned, I wouldn't marry her in the first place.
Yes.
I was marrying her first of all because we're on the same path, the same place. So don't let those funny things be brought and they ruin your future. The woman is supposed to fight. Brother, if she's not fighting for you, don't blame her people. Blame her. She should have told you my people are crazy, but I'll show you how we handle her. How we handle them.
Hello, Mwix. Concerning money, we are not in good terms with Habi. Josie asked her why he is. I asked him why he is misusing money, and we have little to manage till he gets salary. And he told me it's his money, and he slapped me on the face. He always have this thing of rubbing it in my face that he is the one making money, and we knew each other when he had nothing. Now I have a 2 year. I have 2 years. I'm 2 years older, and I'm tired of this behavior.
By the time a person slaps you and you continue to live there, you are the one who has lost total self-respect. Mwikali, nobody should lay hands on you in this life. Nobody should disrespect you enough to assault you physically. Forget everything about money. Why
Yes.
did you make the slap the subject of conversation today?
Because she's looking at the money instead of the slap, when the slap is a big
she has
problem.
lost self-esteem and self-respect. If you allow a person to slap you and still find you there in the evening, you're teaching them that you can put up with that. By the way, Mwikali said, your power in all relationships is to always be ready to walk away when respect is no longer being served on the table.
Yeah.
When no longer there's mutual respect, when you're being treated like a nuisance. Never allow a person to show you twice that they don't need you. Never give a person a chance to show you twice that they don't want you in their lives, whoever they are. Make that your personal principle. Paradoxically, it makes you very respectable. You want people to have a touch of fear when dealing with you.
Yeah.
That they know that you can walk away if they disrespect you. Never let people think now you are helpless, you have no choice, you are here. Tell them you stay here because you choose to, not because you have no choice. So nobody should slap an adult. Never take it from anyone.
Kuna moja Pastor Soma Kizulu. Ndakuonyesha baadaye. Wow. Good morning. Nafuatilia kwa karibu. There is a girl who's 27. I'm 27. We're both working, but I'm not comfortable with my age mate as my girlfriend. What are your thoughts on this, Zulu?
If you're not comfortable, walk on. Don't deceive that woman and then you marry her when you're half-hearted about her. And you treat her like you had a better option out there. And you start thinking she's growing too old and noticing things that are not even there and exaggerating because of your biases. This is not a rule. You're choosing marriage. There's an appetite, there's a choice. Can you please don't take vanilla if there's chocolate. Go for what you wanted. You wanted banana? Take banana. Please don't take, I didn't want this chocolate. I just forced myself. I just didn't want to reject you. I don't like chocolate. You know, you are accommodated. You don't live with a woman tormenting her with your half-hearted lackluster passion. Go for the one you want. Is she the only person in the market? Be decisive, boy. Why are you writing this? Grow up.
Hey, wait, don't walk away. This one will definitely make you walk away. I'm in love with my bestie, who's a married man. What should I do?
I don't know also.
And
If it's your bestie, forget. Why are you asking us nonsense? Go on. Go to a witch doctor. Send her the address to Kisi. To go get a witch doctor and I'm told what to do. You love your bestie. He's also married. You should go and does Isikuti, maybe.
This also begs the question, the kind of the kind of friendships that you should maintain. People have issues when you have male best friends and or female best friends.
If I marry you and you start telling me to kick away all my boys, how would I have become who I am?
Yeah, without my boys.
Exactly.
Yes.
If I start asking you to live Akina Magi and Akina, how will you live life? There's some things by the way you share only with girls. You don't share with the boys.
That's
they don't
true.
understand.
Yeah.
Let's say your cramps this month are too painful. Now you keep telling your boy, he doesn't relate. He can't relate. Girls know how to handle this. Take this one more time. Have you walked today? What about what changed? What did you change? Did you eat this or that? That's the sugar. You know that. Don't take sugar. There's some things that is with girl talk. So you need girl talk. At the same way, you also need boys who are not your lovers.
Yes.
To interact with and talk about life, workmates, colleagues. So I also have girls who we talk and we are friends and there's nothing to it. Some of them actually could be in other time zones and we chatted at night because they're in China, they're ahead of me. Yeah. But I told my girl, there's this girl I'm actually, we even greet my wife. As long as I'm not treating like suspiciously secret or flirting,
yes.
As long as it's pure friendship that is maturity and there's no suspicion. Sometimes it's not the friends you suspect because we know the potential of this person to flirt with everyone.
Yes.
Sometimes people are insecure about you because they know what you're capable of. So sometimes it's not the friendship.
Yes.
If you show yourself you're mature, you're self-controlled, you're principled, who cares? Surely live your life. Again, when I marry you, I don't make you my slave. Live your life as long as you're loyal. I just want loyalty. I just want to be safe. My interest, my heart is safe with you. That's all. Beyond that, please, life is already hard. I don't want to be another hardship in your life to have you have to manage, have to track you where you are. Mwikali, if you see a fool who has enough time to track your phone, track your car, spy on you, follow you, read your phone, snoop this, that's a sick person. The moment they felt uncomfortable with you, they should have left you alone.
Cut it.
Thank you.
Zulu, social media.
Benjamin Zulu KE everywhere. 0701 299 333.
That's it. Watu wa kudansi sukuti. Where you have killed me. Today is the day. We're taking a very short commercial break. We will be right back. This is Full Circle with Mwikali.